know I'm a mad scientist because I'm mad? No, wait, maybe not. Maybe mad might mean a couple of things, you think? Like maybe...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm glad you can agree. Yeah. You can also tell I'm a scientist because I am wearing a lab coat, and we're gonna get to do all sorts of really fun science stuff here very shortly. But before we do all of that, I have 3 rules for us to follow. Can we follow 3 easy rules? Maybe. Okay, they're really easy, I promise. They are. So my first rule, guys, please do a huge favor for me and stay seated right where you are at all times. Please don't come running up here to the stage and grab a hold of all the stuff up here. There are some things up here that can be kind of dangerous, so I want to make sure that you guys stay safe, all right? Cool. Second rule, also really easy, guys. We're going to see some really fun things happen here for the next half an hour. But please don't try anything you're about to see me do at home. I have done this 1,998 times, and I've only burned down about 55 buildings, so doing pretty good. I'm totally kidding. I've never done any of this before. Still totally kidding. All right. And now that brings me to my third rule. The most important rule, my favorite rule. Does anybody have any guess what that third rule might be? Have fun. What kind of a third rule is have fun? It's an awesome third rule. All right. So here's what I need you guys to do. On the count of 3, it would make me super happy if you all could say that third rule, have fun, all together. You guys gotta be like really loud too, all right? Help me out with this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. I think that makes me happy. All right. Come on. You think we can have some fun? Like, clap along with me. Come on. There we go. Yes. All right. I think we're gonna have some fun. All right. So I am a scientist, right? I like to do all sorts of science experiments, but I also like to do magic tricks every once in a while. Does anybody here like magic? Yeah. Well, a couple of you. Okay, good. Awesome. So we're going to get to do some magic here. And I'm going to try this out, but I'm going to need a volunteer to come help me out here. And whenever I pick a volunteer who's wearing a mask and all that fun stuff, because I wear one too. So that way I know that we're safe. Let's see, do I have a volunteer to help me out with a magic trick? All right, anybody? Oh, how about right back here? Yes, awesome. Come help me out. Yes, you made it, buddy. Can you stand right over there? You see that snowflake there? Right over there. That's the trap door. There you go. That's the snowflake. Awesome. Very good. Face all of your friends. What's your name, pal? Enrique? Can everybody say, what's up, Enrique?
What's up, Enrique?
Now, Enrique, have you ever done a magic trick before? You never have. This is the first time. Oh, dude, we were going to have a blast with this. All right, so there's not a whole lot that you have to do. We're just going to pick a card, and it's going to be any card, all right? So what I need for you to do, I'm going to go through this deck of cards like this, and just tell me to stop whenever you see a card that you like, all right? Here we go. Whenever you're ready. That's that quick. Okay. Now, we're going to turn that over, and we're going to go through this deck again, and we have to make sure that they're all nice and mixed up. And then tell me to stop whenever you're ready again. All right. So quickly. Man, all right. Now, what I need for you to do now is when you see the last card that's face up, tell me to stop again. All right? You got that? Okay, cool. Awesome. Here we go. The last card that's face up, tell me to stop. Oh, man. Right there? Perfect. That means that hopefully that's a card. What do you got? A 6? Hold that card up. Show everybody that card that you have there. It is this. Oh, it's okay. What card is it? It's the 6 of what? I don't have my glasses on, I can't see it. 6 of hearts! Awesome! Very good. Alright, Enrique, I'll take that card back. Thank you very much, sir. Alright. Now, do you know any good magic words? Does anybody have any really good magic words? Shout them out if you got them. Shout them out. Keep them coming. What? Alakazam? Is that what I heard? All right. We're going to go with Alakazam here. All right. Now, Enrique, on the count of 3, you're going to yell Alakazam really loud. And you're going to wave your hand really big. And everybody, help us out here. You all need to say Alakazam all together. If we do this right, we are going to make our 6 of hearts disappear. Who thinks that this is going to work? Man, all right. No, thank you. Who doesn't think this is going to work? Yeah, lots of non-believers here. All right, I see. Who has no idea what's happening right now? That's awesome. Wait. You gotta help me out, man. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready for this? On the count of 3, Alakazam, wave your hand. We're going to make it disappear. It's going to happen. 1, 2, 3. Alakazam is gone. Thank you. Now, okay. I'm not that great of a magician. You're right, I threw it in my pocket. But, tell you what, we're going to take things up a notch here. And I'm going to set that down for 1 second. Don't touch it. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there. All right, good. All right, and I'm going to need to grab a lighter. Enrique, you might take 1 step back. There you go, perfect. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on some safety glasses to make sure that my eyes are staying safe, because we're going to use some fire. Once again, please do not try this at home. We're going to tear our card in half and in half again. Enrique, help me count how many pieces of card we have. We have 1, 2, 3, and just for good measure, we're going to take this last card here, and we are going to light it on fire. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, and burn, baby, burn. Oh, that's getting hot. Ah! I think we got it. Now, I have a question for you guys. Who thinks that the fire is still burning in here? Raise your hand if you think it's still burning. Okay. All right. That's totally cool, man. Yes. Who doesn't think the fire's still burning? All right. Are you voting twice? That's fine. That's totally fine. You can. All right. And who has no idea what's happening right now? All right. Enrique. All right. You know what? It's okay. We're going to find out if that card is still burning in here. Now, I happen to know as a scientist, fire needs something in order to breathe. Something called... Yes! You guys all say that again? Very good. When I put that lid on there, the fire probably couldn't get any more oxygen to breathe, so it probably went out. But we're going to find out now. Are you ready? Give me a drum roll, please! Is it burning? It's not. Wait. Yes! We can do magic! But this is a science show, right? We gotta everybody first. Give Enrique here a huge round of applause for helping me out. You are like the best magician's assistant ever. Awesome job, buddy. Can you grab a seat for me? Very cool. Thanks so much for your help, man. So, we saw a magic trick just now, right? But can anybody tell me what is the difference between a magician and a scientist? Does anybody have any idea? Oh, wait. That was really good. Say that again. Yeah, magic is just science unexplained. I really like that. Yeah, that's cool. So that's exactly it. Magicians never reveal their secrets, do they? If I told you how this magic trick worked, would I ever be able to trick you with it again?
Yeah.
Maybe. I know it takes me a few times, and then I might catch on. But if I told you how that worked, most of the time, I wouldn't be able to trick you again with that, right? Because we've revealed the secrets. But as scientists, we figure out how things work, right? We spend a bunch of time figuring out how things work, so we can share that. So, you guys are going to get to help me out here. We are going to get to be some scientists all together today. I'm not going to tell you how this one works. That's my little secret. All right, but like I said, we're going to figure out how some of these other things work today. But what I need first is another volunteer to help me out here. Now, hold on. This no taller than, still too tall, maybe a little too, about like that. Is anybody here shorter than 1.5 inches? Ooh, some of you guys sitting in the way back. No, you know what? Still might be too tall. I have the perfect volunteer that came with me today. I want everybody put your hands together for my good friend, Mr. Egbert. Thank you. He feels welcomed. He really does. Now, I have a little bit of a story about Egbert. We were on our way over here this morning, and we stopped off to get some food. And this guy here ate one of those like sausage biscuit deals, like a sandwich. He ate 2 of those actually, some hash browns, and he drank a giant coffee with a ton of sugar in it. The guy's got a problem. If you eat too much breakfast food, what might happen? Yeah, you might get a little, like, you might grow outwards a little bit. Poor guy, he grew outwards so far, he can't even fit into his own house anymore. So, does anybody have any idea how we can get him to go into his house? Any ideas? Oh, throw something out at me. Anybody, say anything. We'll create a vacuum, like a Hoover. No, that's not a bad idea. Man, we're going to call up Dyson and be like, hey, dude, I need a vacuum, right? Yeah, okay, but I like the idea. Create a vacuum. How might we create a vacuum in a sealed flask? Break it? Dude! Oh, man. We might have to resort to that. I mean, well, let's hope not, because I don't really like breaking Egbert's house. That doesn't sound like he would like that a whole lot. Let's see, any other thoughts? Some heat! Ooh, I would love some heat right now. That would be actually a great idea. In fact, it does remind me of a little bit of like a story. Like when I was y'all's age, my parents would always tell me, Jetpack Jason, in order to get you to do the chores, I have to light a fire underneath you. Now, were my parents really going to light a fire underneath me? Maybe. No, they weren't going to do that. They're nice. And it's also illegal to do that to people. So we don't do that, right? But they were speaking figuratively. They were like, we might just have to take away your PlayStation if you don't do the chores. Well, we are going to literally light a fire underneath Egbert to see if this is going to work. But I have some paper here. We're going to need that. And you know what else I need is oh no, I'm out of hands to hold down to Egbert. I got the best idea. We'll just do this.
What are you doing? No.
You okay? Dude.
Hey, let me out of here. Hey.
You okay?
Please?
Hey, it's okay.
Please? Let
Just
me out.
take a nap.
It smells really bad.
I know.
Really bad.
You're fine. Oh, you fake. It might be a little smoke. Just take a nap. You'll be okay. Okay. Oh, that was pretty rough. That guy's having a rough day, man. Tell you what, he's been cracked up today even. Now, how did that work? How did Egbert go into his house? Does anybody know? This guy right over here said it. We created a vacuum. Yes, very good. All right, let's explain how this happened. All right, think through this with me. Is fire hot or cold? Yes, it's hot. That's why we don't play with it, right? And we burn things down that aren't supposed to be burnt. So, we put that fire inside of this, and that hot fire heated up the air inside of here. And when things get hot, you know what they do? They expand. They get bigger. All right, then I need y'all to help me with that, all right? When things get hot, they do what? There we go. Let's do it again. When things get hot, they do what? Yeah, now you're getting it. All right. So, that air inside of this, it got hot. It expanded. Some of it came out. Because this expanded, it was less dense. Some came out, and then I put Egbert on top. When Egbert was sitting on top of there, that fire couldn't get any more oxygen to breathe. So the fire went out. Now, all of that air that was hot and expanded, it cooled off. And when things get cold, you know what they do? They shrink. They get smaller. Right? Okay, so let's do this together. When things get hot, they do what? Oh, we gotta try that again. Try that again. When things get hot, they do what? Here we go. And when things get cold, then you got it. Yes. So all of the air inside of this, it got colder. It shrunk. It took up less space, and that means we had low pressure inside of here, which means all the air around us had more pressure than what was in here, and it pushed Egbert right on into his house, which is great. That poor guy needs to come out of there now. How in the world are we going to get Egbert out of his house? Break it. Maybe. Any other ideas before we resort to a hammer? Anything? Drink it? Ooh, hot water. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe that would create more pressure inside of it. All right. Let's try one thing. Because I'm going to try blowing into this, and let's see if that works. Who thinks that that's going to work? Ooh, okay. Who doesn't think that's going to work? Ooh, okay. Who has no idea what's happening right now? Yay! Me too. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for this? 1, 2, 3. That was nasty. I got egg juice all over my mouth. But it worked! Everybody give Egbert a hand. Yay! Good job. You poor guy. That guy is really dirty. I'm going to set him here. He's going to chill out on his porch. He's going to take a nap. He's going to watch some more science here. So, we've had some fun with some pretty warm things, right? And with a little bit of fire, we were... I think I'd like to show you guys something cool. Can I show you all something cool? Okay, and by cool, I mean like cold. In fact, so cold, I'm going to have to put on gloves to even touch this stuff here. All right, put on that glove here. We're going to close that. All right, I'm going to open up my awesome cooler. There we go. Nice. And I don't know what's in there, but that is one sound that I don't know if I want to reach in there. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Does anybody know? If you know what this is, shout it out. Yes! If anybody knows what dry ice is, shout it out. Ice, that's good. It is ice. You are absolutely right. All right. So dry ice is not like your regular ice cube, like the ice or the snow that's over here, right? That's frozen water. In fact, everybody hold out your hand just like this. And imagine in your hand there is an ice cube. Imagine that. It's really cold, right? You have an ice cube in your hand. What is it doing? It's melting. What's it turning into? Water. It's turning into water. Is my dry ice melting and turning into water? No, it's turning into what? Say that again. Carbon dioxide, you got it, yes. It is actually, our dry ice here is not frozen water, it's frozen carbon dioxide. You all know where we can find some carbon dioxide? All right, here we go. Let's make some carbon dioxide all together. Everybody breathe in deep. Now breathe out. Y'all just made carbon dioxide. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back. Way to go! Carbon dioxide, guys, is the stuff that we breathe out. If we get it 109 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit, it turns into a solid chunk of ice just like this. Now, we can do some fun things with this. We can take Mr. Spatula here, and we're going to stick this on here, and we're going to see what happens when we stick this on here. You guys ready? It's going to make a little bit of a sound. Ow! Right in the ear. Why did it make that hideous sound? Does anybody know? What was going on? Let's do it again. the dry ice? Does anybody have any idea? What do you think, Enrique? What do you think? Squeaker? It sounded like a squeaker, didn't it? Actually, I'll tell you what was going on here. This spatula, even though it's like 32 degrees out here, this spatula was still way warmer than this. And it was turning this dry ice straight into a gas. And when things go from a solid to a gas, they expand by a lot because they're getting hotter, right? So that was expanding and it was pushing this back and forth. Now, we have a special word for something when it goes straight from a solid to a gas. It's something called sublimation. Can you guys say sublimation? Oh, nice. Okay, I got a little song for y'all. We're going to sing this song together. Let's hear how the song goes first.
Sublimation, we love sublimation. Sublimation when solid turns to gas.
Everybody catch all that? Okay, let's do it together. Here we go. Go for it!
Sublimation, we love sublimation. Sublimation when solid turns to gas.
Nice. How about one more time? Ready? Here we go. Go for it! Sublimation.
Sublimation, we love sublimation. Sublimation when solid turns to gas.
Perfect! You guys got it. You're never going to get that tune out of your head now, right? No, so that's exactly what that is. When a solid turns into a gas, that's sublimation. We're going to put this away here, and we can see some sublimation happen even faster if we put it with some water. Let me turn on my water here. That's the first one, and the second one. Oh, that's what I'm talking about now. All right. And we're going to add some smaller pieces of our dry ice here. We're going to stick one in this one. We're going to stick one in this one. What do you think's going to happen? Is it going to explode? It's going to... Enrique, you're making me worried, man. All right, we're going to say... Okay, it didn't explode. Goodness. All right. So we'll put a couple pieces in there. We'll put a couple more pieces in there. Just like so. Oh, that's sublimation. And you know, we can even put that one there. We can put that here. You know what I also need? I need a very, very, very brave volunteer to come help me out. We are actually making some mad science soda right here. And so I'm going to need a victim or a volunteer to come help me try some mad science soda. Can you come help me? Come on up here. You can come right around over there. There's some stairs over here. Awesome, bud. And you can stand right over there on that side of the table, right on top of the trap door. And I'm going to stand over here on this side. All right. And, what? Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. All right, so you can actually step right up next to that steaming goodness right there. And we're going to try some of this mad science soda. But first, give me your name. Ezra? Can everybody say, what's up, Ezra? All right, Ezra. You can take your mask off to try this here. I'm going to try some here. Give it a shot. See what you think. It won't hurt you. How is that? Weird. Yeah, I would totally agree with you. I mean, is it good? No. I don't like it. Tastes like... It doesn't taste like Sprite, huh? I gotta work on my recipe a little bit more, I guess this is what you're saying. I totally understand. You know, actually, it is kind of like Sprite. In fact, these bubbles are the same thing that's in your soda bottle whenever you open it. Oh, everybody, make the sound whenever you open up a soda bottle. What does it make? Right! Really similar to that. In fact, that's the sound of the carbon dioxide coming out of your soda bottles, right? That's what all those little bubbles are in there. So we're kind of making it, but we're missing like the sugar and all the flavorings. So, you know, if you want to try it again, you're welcome to, Ezra. No? Okay. I don't blame you one bit. I'm going to set mine aside too. I've had way too much already. Everybody, give Ezra a huge round of applause for helping me out here. Awesome job. Thank you so much. Very cool. Now, you know, we've done some things with some of these bubbles, but I think it would be fun to up our bubble game here just a little bit. I said bubble game, not bubble gum, right? Now, I'm going to need, actually, another volunteer to come help me out with this one. Let me see. How about, oh, stand right here. Can you come help me? Come on up here. Oh, very cool. Awesome. And can you stand right here for me? Oh, dude, you hit the snowflake. Right on, man. I love your hat, too. That is awesome. Can you give me your name? Connor. Connor, can you face all of your friends? And can everybody say, what's up, Connor? Connor, can you give everybody a big wave? There you go. Dude, that's awesome. That's like the biggest wave I've seen today. Nice job. All right. I am going to introduce you to my giant bubble-making machine right here. We have to get ourselves a little bit of power to it. Let's turn on some lights. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Nice. And we're going to need to add... Now, there's not much I need for you to do yet, Mr. Connor. You can kind of just hang loose for a second. I'll be right back. I have to grab a couple more pieces of some dry ice. You got it, man. Dude, maybe you ought to be doing this show. You know what's up. Oh, okay. You look like a scientist, man. Yes. Awesome. Now, we're going to stick a couple pieces right on in higher. Maybe 1, 2, maybe 3. How about one more piece of dry? That's looking good. You know what? Maybe one more. I like a bubble shower that works well. There we go. Add our lid. And now we have a ton of fog. Are you ready, Mr. Connor? Can you catch a bubble for me? Maybe. Oh no! My bubble, there it is. Awesome! They're like dinosaur eggs! Connor, can you catch one? Woo! Dude! There we go! Hold out your hand. Let's see if we can catch one with your hand. There we go. Awesome. Nice. Oh, cool! They bounce right up. Oh, wait. Can I put one on your head? Come on over here. Here we go. Oh! Look out! Oh, I love the font. There we go. Oh, yes! There we go. Let me drop a couple bubbles over here so you guys can see over here. Woo! What do you see happen when the bubbles hit the ground? They pop, turn into more bubbles, dude. All right, we're put one right here. Oh! Awesome. Where you going, dude? There we go. One more. You want to catch one more? Awesome. All right, here we go. One more. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody give Connor a huge round of applause for helping me out here. Very cool, Mr. Connor. Careful on the steps. Awesome. Dude, let's hear another big round of applause for Connor. Man, he was catching bubbles left and right. Man. We're going to hide our bubble shower here for just a second. Now, I got a question for you guys. Have you guys had fun so far? Okay, I've had a literal blast hanging out with you guys so far, but I have to tell you a little bit of a story here. Unfortunately, I'm about out of time, but I have one more thing to show you guys. With Mad Science, space program, actually, we've been developing a rocket. It's like this. And we're trying to put a man on the moon. We're trying to make it the first person to land on the moon. Oh wait, we're like 50 years too late for that, aren't we? Okay, well no worries. We have other things we can accomplish with this. Now, I want you all to imagine a regular rocket. Whenever it launches, what comes out the bottom of a rocket? Fire, smoke, yes, all of these things, right? Now, in Mad Science, we like to do things a little bit differently. Rather than making smoke and fire come out the bottom of a rocket, you know what we make come out the bottom of our rockets? Dry ice. So, again, please do not try this at home. Now, I have my rocket nozzle, and I have, well, the ignition piece. And what we need to do now is we need a launch pad. Just so happens, I have a launch pad right here. It's really heavy. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's a pretty good spot right there. Those of you in the first 2 rows, we've only had about 83 of these things explode, so, just be cautioned. I'm totally kidding, I'm totally kidding. We've never had one launch or explode on the launch pad. Still totally kidding. All right, here we go. We're gonna pull this back just a little bit here, like so. Make sure our line is good. That goes all the way to the moon, just pretend it does. All right, and for our rocket, we need a couple of things. We need our dry ice, or in other words, our fuel. This is gonna build up pressure in our rocket. It takes a lot of fuel to get to the moon. That's a lot. All right, now, we also need some water. This is gonna help us to turn our dry ice into a gas. So we're gonna add some of that here, some warm water there. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, and in case of a fire, the exits are, well, just everywhere. You'll be fine. All right, and the last thing we need to do is add our dry ice fuel. That's starting to create, there we go, we're gonna add just a little bit more water there. That's pretty good there, all right. And we have to add our nozzle. Oh, this is starting to look like a rocket, isn't it? Yeah, all right. And we're gonna add our stopper here. All right, we are bound for launch. Prepare for launch. Add some duct tape. Make sure everything stays on there. You know, high class. All right. All right, guys. See y'all. Good luck. Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch! Go! We're working on a countdown, so don't worry. Today, the astronauts aren't ready to go to the moon yet. Come on! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Look out, SpaceX! Mad science is on the way. Guys, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I had a blast hanging out with you guys. Before you all leave here, I have two things to toss out, one to either side here. They're shirts. I'm gonna toss one over this way. Whee! And I'm gonna toss one over this way. Yes! Guys, thank you all so very much for helping me out. Have yourselves a marvelous new year. Thank you guys. We are